But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming out with another Hollywood hot topic. So we're talking about the most salacious news in Hollywood. Okay, first I wanted to get into y'all. Y'all been wanting me to cover this Diamond interview. Y'all know I don't think Diamond is the most entertaining person. Okay, we don't see what happened to Diamond cuts. It got cut. I will say this interview was good. First of all, Carlos didn't even waste any time. Carlos, by the way, you're a messy queen, but I like his type of messy. It's a funny messy, not a malicious messy. Especially towards the end of the interview. I was laughing so hard. I said, oh my God, Erica's somewhere mad, calling up Scrappy up to cuss his ass out over what Diamond said about her throughout the last part of that interview. We start off with basically, how she almost was on Love and Hip Hop. We didn't get no, what was your upbringing? How did you get in the crime mob? It was like, girl, how'd you almost go to Love and Hip Hop? It was kind of like, it started a little bit like that. I did kind of wish that we would know a little bit more about her childhood because I feel like I still don't know who she is to this day. That's the only thing with Diamond. I feel like she's so like laid back and she's so private that like it's hard to get to know who Diamond really is. But I'm like that, so who am I to talk? Anyways, Diamond says that they approached her after the whole Soulja Boy thing happened and that she was cheating on him with Scrappy, how that all blew up on Twitter and around the whole time when that was going on, right? So they wanted her, after that happened, they wanted her to be on Love Hip Hop. I do remember Carlos talking about this because they weren't sold. I remember he said they weren't sold on Erica during the whole casting process. They didn't know if they wanted her on Love Hip Hop. And they said it during the special, and then they flashed back to showing one of first Erica's confessional, and she was like, my name is Erica Dixon, I'm Scrappy's baby mother, and I work out of the home. I have one daughter, which is Scrap's daughter, Imani. Like, you would have thought Erica was doing a job interview. I'm like, why are you so formal, Erica? But she ended up turning it down because of the messiness of it all. Okay, now we got into their relationship in detail. And Diamond basically talked about how Scrappy felt intimidated throughout their relationship and that cheating wasn't the biggest issue. Now, this was a shock to me. I thought that cheating was the biggest issue. Nah. Lil Scrappy felt a little threatened by, I guess, the amount of success she would reach and the pinnacles she would reach because she thinks that he wasn't confident in himself in that aspect rap game wise, because one point in time his career would be up, hers would be down. Hers would be up, his would be down. So I guess he wasn't able to kind of handle that, which is really sad to know, because I think, in my opinion, Scrappy's the bigger artist. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because not just because of their music, but just because of how they promote themselves. I feel like Diamond does a horrible job promoting herself. It's like sometimes I forget she even exists because she's so like private and she's so cut off that like you forget like she was even in the mix. Like you kind of forget in the earlier seasons of Live Hip Hop that she was supposed to be in the mix and that she did have something to do with Scrappy and Erica's storyline. Like she was, like she said in the interview at one point, like the main chick, right? Now she said she did have a baby with Scrap and she went and unalived it. Thank you for admitting. I respect people like that. Like you admitted that you literally chose to not have the baby and like you didn't just lie about it and make it seem like something else happened. So I was so happy that she admitted something like that, because not a lot of people would get on these interviews and really tell the whole truth like that, because she could have literally just said, oh, I lost it or I had like a miscarriage or something. She literally said like, I literally went and had an abortion or whatever because I was scared. I don't think Scrap was ready. I don't think, I was ready. And Scrappy was mad at me for that. So shout out to Diamond for telling the truth. Okay, now a lot of people can do that. That's the main reason, y'all. I feel like you should never date somebody in your same career field, especially if you're in the art space. Like, if you're a musician, you shouldn't date another musician. If you're an actor, you shouldn't date another actor. If you're a painter, you shouldn't date another painter. Like, I just feel like it just is never gonna work. I only feel like it only works when it comes to like a corporate type of job, because then you'll try to better each other and try to make more money on a collaborative type of field, more so than the artistic side. One person is at one point going to be doing better than the other. So no. This was doomed from the start. Both of them are rappers. Okay. Of course, some would feel away if one has low record sales, the other one has high record sales. Like, Erica worked because she's not a musician, she's not a rapper. So there's no competing with Erica. She's just taking care of the home. And I think that's where Scrappy found comfort in Erica. Scrappy strikes me as the type of nigga that'll like, he'll cheat on his girl when she feeling so good and he's not feeling the best, just to make her feel like shit too. Like, that's just sick. Like, Erica did not win a prize. I hope people don't realize Erica didn't win a prize. I remember she said, like, that wasn't a prize. That was like a constellation prize. So Diamond, the way she came off in this interview, you can tell she's not bothered. I've never seen Diamond mad on TV, none of that. On the internet, even. Oh, yeah, I have. When she went at it recently with Sierra. That's the furthest I've seen her kind of get, like, spicy. And also at the end of this interview. But besides that, you could tell she was laid back. She was just like, she was confident in what she was saying and doing because she was telling her truth. Now, Carlos asked her, is Scrappy the love of your life? Love of my life, you are. Love of my life. Okay. And Diamond says, no, but she has love for him. They're never going to be together faithfully, period. If somebody tells you that they have love for you, they don't like you like that. They like you, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's because she realizes the person Scrap is and how he's still trying to find himself low key by, going back between like these women and stuff. Which, Scrappy, would you want Imani to mimic this? Because y'all got to think about it. For the past decade, he's been with the Bambi. He kind of dibbled back to Diamond and then a little bit to Erica. But what I liked about this interview, we got to know about Diamond's personal life as of today. We might not have known about her childhood, but we knew about like her personal life as it regards to her son. And that's a huge detail that I think plays a fact into this, because she says in the interview that her baby father ended up having a stroke. So she ended up having to take care of him, which Scrappy stepped up and took care of the son financially and greatly at that point of time. So that, to me, if somebody were to do something like that for you, it's going to be hard for you to like let go any type of feelings or dealings with that person, because that's not something he had to do biologically. That's not his kid. So that, to me, plays into a huge effect in this whole situation, this whole throuple situation. I love the fact that Carlos brought up the fact of the pregnancy situation, because people act like, some people I feel like on the internet are still living in, I call it the Zoe 101 days. Remember when the star of Zoe 101, Jamie Lynn Spears, got pregnant? People treated her like she was the demon seed, because she got pregnant and shut down Zoe 101. And that's how some of the people in the comments were treating Halle when they found out that she might allegedly be pregnant, which she didn't already drop. But I love the fact that he brought that up, because those days, if you were to be pregnant and a big star, you would be looked at as a big joke, because that would be basically like the kiss of death to your career. So that's a little bit of the reason too why she decided to not keep the baby. That's why I'm so confused as to why people are like, oh my God, Halle, her career's over. She's not gonna be. No, that's what she has family for. You act like she has to be a stay-at-home mom just because she has a baby. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Okay. But at that time, Diamond's time, the MySpace era, I got it. Because those tabloids were, I feel like, 10 times more ruthless than they are now. Now we have Instagram blogs talking shit. Back then, it was magazines. They still do now, but y'all know that was what was being pushed out there. In my opinion, I don't think Scrappy wants none of them. I think he wants people that's convenient to him. Whoever's more convenient at the time, they'll be able to help him get better along or please him. He's going to use that person, whether it be Diamond when he needs a getaway from dealing with Bambi stressing him out while they're filming Love and Hip Hop and their marriage troubles, or whether it be Erica to get away from Bambi while the same thing's going on with him, with her stressing him out and them stressing each other out, whether it be Diamond to go as an escape away from Erica in order to not commit to Erica fully. It's always a back and forth between him. So I just feel like he don't want to. It's a convenience thing. Okay. And I just want Diamond, Erica, for y'all to stop being convenience stores. Okay. He robbing y'all at this point. Call the police. Now that I think about it, did Diamond Cuts get cut because of Love and Hip Hop because they couldn't drop any more episodes because it violated contract? Let me find out, because that's the only thing that would make sense. Because think about it. If the season was that bad, they would have just dropped the rest of the season and just let all of us just watch it, whatever, right? Or drop it on another day except for Sundays. They just stopped dropping it altogether. And that was right around Love Hip Hop. This new season started to get promo. So it's given it violated some sort of contract. That's why I think the show wasn't dropped anymore. Now, Diamond, let me find out you got media training. That bitch was so poised and classy and knew how to answer, and she pivoted questions that she was uncomfortable with. It's giving 2000s media training, because ain't no bitch in the 2020s getting that type of damn media training at all. She literally, anytime Carlos would try to get her, except for the end, to me, she had all rights to say what she had to say, especially if she's speaking the truth from what she says. But there comes a part in the interview where we talk about the My Chick Bad remix. So of course, Eve, Nikki, Trina, and her were there. So she says, "Oh, you know, me and Eve were in our corner giggling. Trina and Nikki was in their corner giggling." And I'm like, my messy mind, I'm like, what does that mean? Like, that's a little shady. Like, y'all was like, was y'all talking about each other? Like, that to me was a little weird. But she didn't say it in a way that's shady. But somebody who would think like that would be like, what do you mean by that? So Carlos brings up the fact Trina got a whole lot of heat for the Nikki thing. So he says, do you think is the queen of hip hop? Now she doesn't say Nikki. She says Eve. Okay? And it's only because her experience with Eve. I don't care what nobody says. Nikki's verse was number 1. Eve was number 2. Trina was number 3. Diamond was number 4. Okay? Because I like, Eve was like, just the queen of destruction, okay? She sat on that damn thing with that one leg up like a nigga. So I love that verse, okay? She channeled her in a stud in that damn My Chick Bad remix. And Trina's verse says so good, make him do the hokey pokey. Like, come on. Like, oh, that was the era. And also, what was good about this interview too, they made the relation with each relationship that Scrap had, and how some stuff that he did to somebody, one of the women, it kind of got back to him. Like, he felt like Bambi was competing with him career-wise, and that's what he used to do to Diamond. So I think that was interesting that they included that in the interview, because Karma kind of bit him in the butt when it came to that. She talked about the breakup of Crime Mob and why some of the cast members, some of the group members started beefing. And she also got into Erica. Now, this is towards the end. It got really messy. Okay? So Erica, you guys already know, has said some stuff about her on Carlos' interview and just in public in general. Now, she claims that she had her running like Celie from Mr. Every time I say that, I think of Lexi on Social Media. Okay, anyways, so she had a run-in like Celie on Mr. So she didn't really appreciate that. So she felt like why are you talking ish when every time I run into you, it's never no beef or anything like that. Apparently, they ran into each other on New Year's Eve. Of course, nothing happened. We hear about it on the blogs. That was cool. When I tell y'all, the way Diamond read her for Phil, I couldn't believe who I was watching. Bitch, that wasn't Diamond. That was Crystal. Okay, that was Crystal Zirconium. That was not a Diamond. All right, because I'm like, who's this? She was like, well, I don't know why she talking like I'm scared because I put up to her house many a times to talk to Scrap and do this, and she didn't do a thing. Anybody pull up to my house, they're leaving in a stretcher. And let's talk about your baby dad. Why don't we ever see your baby dad? And why is he in a relationship with a whole other woman? And why we never see them your baby dad posted on your social media? And so on and so forth. Why you not talking about that relationship? What happened with that? I said, all the questions I've been wondering. Y'all see my recap for Love Hip Hop. I asked those exact questions. We don't get to hear about Erica. Like, it's like that whole part of her life didn't exist. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you just like act like you was on Love Hip Hop for all these years, Erica. Just pop up out the blue, like, I'm back. And you're like, no, what you been up to? What happened? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Diamond had all rights to say that because you talk crap about her first, so she's only replying back at the end of the day. And I think when it comes to Diamond, the one thing I didn't like what she said is the ring. Y'all keep complaining about this damn ring when the ring don't mean nothing. A ring don't mean a thing. Y'all didn't hear what Kim said? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. Like, come on now. Kim sung it out for y'all, and y'all still haven't grabbed the concept. Ring don't mean a thing. Like, it doesn't mean a thing. Look at Erica. That didn't work out, did it? So it's like a ring to people, it needs to stop meaning so much value. Because somebody puts a ring on, don't mean okay. Because she basically said in the interview that like, hey, I had the ring first. He put that ring on. She had the ring first, and how everything she did, Erica did after her, and she basically had to remove herself for Erica to be doing those type of things. Meaning like, having the baby, getting proposed to, all of that. Has she not removed herself from the equation, which y'all still in the equation? That shit is PEMDAS to the T. Okay? Parentheses, exclamations, divisions, addition, and subtraction is what defines y'all relationship. Okay? And where was Shay in this whole, ordeal? We just forgot about Shay and her Donald Duck wig on Love Hip Hop. No, bitch. Shay is in the equation too. Let's not leave her out, okay? Shay is my Miami star, okay? So we're not gonna leave Shay out. Shay had very much well to do with some of the things that happened, especially she claims that she put Scrap's house in her name and all this type of stuff, allegedly, right? Now, this interview though was really, really good. She opened up a lot about her dad, just a lot about her personal life and how much her son means to her. I do feel like by the end of this interview, I learned a lot more about Diamond than I did before, because to me, I really didn't know much about her because she doesn't speak a lot. But this time when she spoke up, which I did appreciate. She didn't just kind of wither past type of questions. And the whole Nikki part too, let's get back to the rap game. When Carlos asked her who y'all top 5 females, Nikki was not in there, not one. So I don't know if it was a bad experience. Her music's just not her stilo. She doesn't agree with how she moves, but Nikki was not on the list. I said, damn, that sucks. Lil' Kim was though, okay? And that was about it. Let me know what y'all think about this interview down below when it comes to Diamond and, the scrap of it all. I really wish though that they didn't really make it too much about the scraps. That's my only thing. I feel like it was too Scrappy, related. As if Scrap like birthed her, like came out of his boss act. Like, come on now. That's the only thing, Carlos. Okay. Anyways, that guy who jumped on that Las Vegas judge, you guys, he's been hit with a lot of charges, and one of them included attempted unaliving. I don't think the charge fits the crime, but I'm not mad at it. The fact that he did what he did, had he got out, he would have done something worse, period. He jumped on that lady like his life depended on it, as if the ruling was going to be overturned if he did that. Clearly, this man is mentally ill. His sister has come out and said that he's mentally ill. So I just feel like this charge, although it may be extreme, it might be necessary because at the end of the day, this man is not in his right mind and clearly hasn't gotten the help that he needed for him to do something like that and think that it's okay. Whether you're mad or not, jumping on her wasn't going to do anything. Okay? Now, I know that judge, though, she knows better now than to make any smiling faces. Okay? Now, Halle did announce the pregnancy, which we all knew. I am happy for her. I know some people aren't because they're hypocrites and they feel like she shouldn't be pregnant early in this stage, but I just feel like her family backs her up. It's not like she's out here without a mom. She's not out here with a family that has exiled her and doesn't pay attention to her. Her family's gonna have her back with this baby, regardless if her and DDG even stay together. So I just think it's a great thing that she did have this baby. Do I think it was the best thing to have this early? No. But do I think it's the end of her career? No. I feel like people are taking this too extreme as if she went and married DDG with no prenup. Now that I wouldn't agree with. Okay? Now that's set up. If she were to do that, I would have to be really mad and low-key stop standing because it's kind of like, damn. Back to Diamond, okay? Diamond, you guys, after this interview, exposed Scraps. Because young Scraps thought it was funny to say that somebody mad because Scrap didn't want to be with them.
But he tarnished it.
Do you feel like you're responsible for Erica eating off of Love and Hip Hop right now?
But you know that they wanted me first and I turned it down. Ask yourself.
Okay. Now, she decided to post his Christmas text and also Christmas video. Now, this video was funny as hell to me. And he looked drunk off of the eggnog and liquor.
Hey, just want to say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas with your beautiful face.
Why he so close up to the camera like that? And it's beautiful for me. Beautified. What Cash should be saying? Beautified. Why you so close up to the camera like that?
Blanca.
Beautified.
Blanca, say Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas, Dada. Merry Christmas, Dada. You know, just taking it in, man. Just taking it in. It's gonna be all right. God got us. I woke up, shot for me and you. Bless you, baby. Love you. Be blessed.
Okay, he said, Merry Christmas, baby. I love you. Enjoy your life. Be happy and love on your son. I got something too, but be blessed. See you soon. And then Daryl, aka Young Scrap, said, this is why I left you 10 years ago and never looked back. Because of the issue doing now. You ain't changed. Bye. And then Scrap said, see how you talking to me? You should have thought about that before you posted the pool. He said, I know you're hot trying to talk to me, but I wanted to know if I could take Princeton with me and Bree to smack down on my B-day, or I get it. As long as you know I'm not with you no more and you understand why. And he said, but you definitely can take Princeton with you and Bree. And I don't feel like I would I don't feel like you would mistreat my child. I'm guessing she meant you would. Okay. And that is Diamond in the Blue and, Scraps in the Gray. This is what I mean with convenience. It's a convenience thing. Okay. He comes in and out, grabs a pack of Skittles. Okay. He splashes into their 7-Eleven waters, slurps on a couple of bakeries, and then he leaves. Baked goods, and then he leaves. You see what I'm saying? The fact that Scrap thought that he could be funny with her after having these receipts is real delusional. Like, why would you even try her with her having all this information? Diamond is better off cutting his losses. The only way they would cut off losses is if you remove the son from the situation. I do get the fact that, the baby father's speech is not all the way there, and he's probably not able to do a lot of things, as she says in the interview, that Scrap could financially. But if she really wants to move on with her life and find that love of her life, like she said in the interview, she has to cut off that part of their connection in regards to the whole son. That will hurt the son's feelings, but I feel like it's necessary for her to truly actually move on. All right, so boom. Let's get into who had the better diss. So Steflon Don and Jada Kingdom have been beefing over Burna Boy. More so on Steflon Don's side because she dropped a track called Dot Dot Dot, and she talks in a line and kind of insinuates that Jada Kingdom, which is Partisans girl at the moment, that she does powder donuts. Okay.
Me could come in like you forgot them girl full of man like tongue a dove cut them not nobody but them.
All right, she says in this track and kind of insinuates the fact that she does the powder donuts. Of course, Jada Kingdom did not really appreciate that. Patois was sent back and forth between them, and 2 diss tracks were dropped. So we're gonna also react to both diss tracks to see what it's really giving. Okay. This is what Jada Kingdom had to say just about the track, just in general. Apparently, Burna Boy is really for everybody. Hopefully, he ain't burning the boys and girls.
Didn't nobody on the track. Me just ask to make sure, say, I mean, she talk about, and if it's me she talk about, it's weird because it's behind a man who never even did a claim. We're having fun. This nigga's for everybody. It's weird. Last year she passed her remarks. I said nothing. I leave it alone. So when I listen to the fans, I not said nothing. I leave it alone. So this year, everybody upon the Dirty Money my vibe, cool, fine. Everybody has sent me the song, I listen it. The part of the song, when I listen to the wrong part of the song, me just want to know who I can get the box. Because everything has a fax. Yeah, right, true. Yeah.
Okay, now basically, let me translate for y'all. She's basically saying she's hoping that, you know, that whole diss wasn't because of Burna Boy, because that nigga is the type of nigga who F's everybody up in the street. So why should you be dissing me over a nigga that's community dick? So she's wondering what's the beef even for at this point, right? Now, Jada decided to kind of tease a diss song, okay, before dropping it, which we're gonna get to, and said, "I'm just trolling, just trying to see if she's serious first. Me don't want to drop the reel for no reason because every time we get serious, they got them disappear, and I don't want to waste my time."
Comes to my money, me I go punctual. Stop playing on my face, me and the little girl. Me will shut your fear dollar where you take.
Okay, we're gonna get to the full track.
Just doing this.
Okay, and now she said she was just testing the waters to see if she really kind of wanted like the smoke. Okay.
For giggles because this is weak. This girl's trying to beef with me over a guy. Woman even want, this is just so weak. Tell her right to them should I make her say, hey, Twinkle is a box, I forget, but come on now with the box gone. We're gonna get the box. At a part there, a song alone with it concern about girl. You should have left the song or it stay and come for me if you really are come for me because I don't think I can go tit for tat with me. And I'm sparing you. Like literally I spare you. Just for test the waters. Just to test the waters. Cause you're going like your bowl a little bit. Hey. Just a test the waters. Hey, just a scope the scenery. Hey.
Translation, bitch, you should have left that sample. She's speaking of Steflon, how it was instead of messing with it. Right now, I'm testing and testing your temperature to see if you really want that smoke. Because girl, that song was trash, and you should have never messed with the sample the way that you did.
You're not bad, yeah, baby.
Okay, now. After this was happened or whatever, Steflon decided to literally drop a whole diss track. Now, this isn't just a song that said a line or two. This is a full-on diss track. We talking Black Friday, Remy Ma. We talking Stupid Hoe, Nicki Minaj. Okay? Like a dummy, right? So first, let's react to Steflon's diss track first, and then we're going to go to Jada's first. Now, Steflon's diss track has she dropped a little preview to it, okay? And the preview to it basically has a picture of Jada as if she's passed on. Y'all gonna stop playing with death like this. And she says something in the preview, okay?
Jada mother live in one pitch point. Oh, Jada needs to take care of her mother.
Her mom lives in like a hut, and she needs to go take care of her mama because her mama is broke and destitute.
Mother. The way man done pan Jada lost, Jada done, Jada put the freak out. Jada.
Okay, Jada gets so ran through, her pussy is worn the fuck out. Okay, that is the American translation. Now let's get to her Steflon Don's diss.
You was a dead girl walking. Me no beat drum, bush one, book you on the main and show the world how me brag. Just a chat off your mouth with the clout. Me no do Instagram, badness talk. Oh, you're a little star. You're not ready yet for the top girl war. Me have two whole new clear in me yard.
She said, "You a little star. You're not ready for to mess with the big dogs."
But I'm a bright, yes, I'm from you from far. Me a killer, left a girl in a blood bath. Binds on binds, shut out them heart. Send them a cemetery, everybody bar. Send some else and some go me God. Right for clip, you trip, you bust your head. Which girl you beat me, bitch, you lick your head. What you take walk where you're taking on your nose? Make you forget your bodies. We kill you on the 10, man, you fuck for 10 grand. Don't never fuck wrong to the dad. This never over no man, but the post for your post on your gram, you dirty gal. And me no heartbreak, he's a Kingstonian. Them girls are salty like sodium. When me a step on a mission, me never itch me up. Popcorn like me name Tony. One day, coming like nobody no inform them. They gun them, stack up me kill, girl fi fun. As them Lego talk, we go down a clip on them. Tell you stop more pussy than your body boyfriend.
Oh! Now why'd you guys have to put the homophobia in? Now she done called partisan party bate boy, okay? Well, bate boy, she called him a body boy. Okay, if y'all don't know, that's basically like a gay boy. Okay, a maggot. All right. So I don't think that when it comes to party, I just feel like it's just a diss to kind of embarrass Jada. That never comes to mind when I think of him. I just feel like he's an emotional nigga. I'll say that.
Your pussy cheap, anybody could have rent that. I never make another crew should I get shot. On a field to me break, you are run up on a top out, feed a fat. And you make a 17-year-old breed you. And you did that drive.
Wait a minute. See, I may not know a lot of patois, but I know what she meant by there, bitch. You let a 17-year-old, you with a 17-year-old Jada, and you dated and had with a 17-year-old. She getting you on this track.
Fuck me body man, cause how much pussy you suck for that dozen? Your mother should have swallowed that stuff. Party soon I go learn. Me remember when my brother did tell you.
Poor party. He just is getting so much indirect shots. God damn. Party, it's your turn. They both done dropped the diss track. You need to drop a track in relation and a response to this, because they done called you a bate boy. So you need to respond to it and just said Jada's punani is worn out. So we need a response for you, Party.
The powder, then you pop molly, mix it with that little soda. Stink pussy, girl, you have a little order. And me ear say you fuck the dread boy, saucer. Burn. Oh, yeah.
You was Sosa. Sosa. Wow. Okay. Damn.
You never in a blog for your music. All the time you in a blog is when you suck dick. Oh, you send for the done and you know act it. The man tell me say you love drink. Pick half a belly pan. My breast. But you know how bad. Just and you so touch. Dick. One get 2 bucks and 2 kids cooling on. The killer them in a day back from the Uzi bang. 50 caliber chop your upper so the bullet down. Hey girl, you a look at I look how long you a power.
Let me tell y'all my favorite song that uses patois is Touchdown by Nicki. Let me in Fanatics. She said, me no swim, me no like beach, me no black, me no like bleach. I said, ah. Okay, and y'all remember, I don't know if y'all know, when Spice did it, I think she was in Jamaica. It was one of them locations she was at, and she was touring, and she had that suitcase, and she came out with her dancers. She said, and then she came out stepping the suitcase. Like, that's one of my favorite songs with patois. It's Lilo G and Fanatics and Nicki on Touchdown.
Put a hype on your booty, but Jada, you a traitor. You go my reverse demons just for your paper. You're dead. You are dead. Say Jada, you a traitor. You are the biggest embarrassment to Jamaica. You're dead. You are dead. You was a dead girl walking. In a beat round, push one, buck up on the main and show the world how me brawl. Just a chat off your mouth with the clout. Me no do Instagram on this tall. Oh, you're a little star. You not ready yet for the top girl war. Me have two old nuclear in my yard. They will turn up right there, so I'm bomb you from far. Truth is, I'm feeling sorry for a part son. Imagine saying Jada Kingdom is your baby mom. Ew.
Huh.
Look at people I didn't even think that she would could even get in contact with. Like, why are you doing her? I wouldn't think that. When she started fucking, I started bringing her around, started fucking my gay brother. He said, you got me hooked on the drugs. Jada literally put this little boy on drugs. One time.
Wait, Jada, you out here from punks. These are wild rumors that's being alleged by her. And I really feel a way about this because, in my opinion, you need to take legal action if all this isn't true. They done said you slept with somebody underage, you dealt with somebody underage. They done said you done slept with this person, that person. They say you're doing powdered donuts. They say you're dealing with people that do not like the same gender as you sexually. Like, it's kind of like, whoa, like that's a lot of stuff to just pile on this girl. And hopefully it's not just rumors and it's true.
And the boy was like 30, like damn near.
And this is Asian Doll's voice, you guys, basically talking. I'm guessing to Steflon. She probably sent a voice note trying to be messy. Now, Asian, why are you inserting yourself in this?
Jump on my leg for help. Like, he was like, this bitch gave me something. Like, literally telling me, like, yo, bro, I really ran out the hotel in my box. No pussy test, anything.
Now, let's go to Jada's. Now, her diss track is called London Bed.
How has Shopify enabled your business to scale?
Shopify has enabled my business to scale in so many ways.
Now, we'll see what this track does.
Da-da. Yeah. Twinkle. That little yummy germs out, girl, man. Mo could make a waste boy chat me with no picnic that are you. One go find your mama big goldfish jump through. Grow the fuck up and argue with your age group. You is a man clown and that is sad truth. You say him cocky small and him is a mama's boy little bitch. Move on, you must be Lulu. Your body whole name London bed. Your mouth fuck out, that's why the man left. Bust a move on.
If you gonna do a diss track, you gotta come with a more fire beat. Steflon wasn't playing with you. Although Steflon is, I think she look problematic because she's always commenting on stuff that has nothing to do with her as a public figure, like the Nicki stuff and everything. But this track to me already is not hitting. Steflon came with Nicki energy. This is giving me Ariana Grande. Right now, I'm in this state of mind. I just feel like somebody gonna start singing. This isn't hitting for me.
And reach me anywhere me day. You go out like pussy, no bad from no way. A little chum change, put a price on your head. You have a pedophile brother and I did that for them. Me know say you all done, but mine can't lend. Free fuck a rape, good pussy must sell. The man tell me say him never want be no stepfather. I hear me for go cost like a idiot girl. £500,000 pounds. Jet to Paris, couple Birkin bag, a new watch on my wrist, full of style, what you pre. Scrape and dip, invest in some property and watch the money flip. It's just a normal day, tricking on a bad bitch. Got my turn, I'm a gladly take it. So what you a go do about that? From your sing say a girl fuck your man, you flop. Since you bad me there, so I wait panda.
Ooh. She's coming with some energy though. She say, your man, you a flop.
Box 17 in the clock, stuff your face with shot. Me say your body hold me, I'm London bed. Your mouth fuck out, that's why the man left. Just a move and reach me anywhere me day. You go out like pussy, no bad from the way. A little chump change, put a price on your head. You have a pedophile brother and I did that for it. Anytime you come yard, your pussy get passed round. Go the man in for the song and use fuck pay down. Your friends say you love pop pill and eat ass and be funny stuff. Go to buy them, take your face and shit it up. Go buy.
So we eating booty. and we pop in Tic Tacs. Okay. Now she mentions Dubai and says, go to Dubai and get, Debbie Cake sat on it and defecated on. Those Dubai rumors will never die. Zeus. Mm-hmm.
And shit it up. Go back the surgeon and fuck up your tummy toe. Cause this the boy give you bun and fuck your meds up. And I need your sick and stink and full of pus. Who over broke baby father learn him lesson. And you need to stop import the little girl. You're too fucking careless for a big man. You must run a war house up in London. The little bitch can't press me that I want. Old foot don't step to me about no man. We will make a boy shoot up your calling on. You just another weak link, you are not done. Coulda never be a threat, you're just a fan. Anything where you chat me, I feel laugh at. I must joke this cause yeah, pussy big like London Bridge. You
Listen, one thing about island people, Haitian, Jamaican, Dominican, whatever you want to damn call it, bitch. We know how to this. She said, bitch, your pussy is big and wide like the London Bridge. That's a big bridge.
Oh, that's why the man live, cause I move and reach me. Anyway, me there, you coward like pussy, no bad from nowhere. A little chump change, put a price for your head. You have a pedophile brother, and I did that for it. Fuck you.
All right. Who y'all think won the diss track battle? I feel like I'm going to still have to give it to Steflon because she came direct with certain things. Like, you did this, you did that. And we got the receipts on you at the end of it with Asian SCS. So it's like she got her all ways. She cornered her. So I'm going to have to give it to Steflon. Jada did good, though. She came through with what she came through with, at least. I just didn't like the beat in the mood of the song. It was too relaxing. You can't be dissing a bitch on a soothing beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's off. All right. Now, Asian comes into this because Asian at one point was very cool with Jada, and apparently they had some sort of falling out. So she decided to put her 2 cents in, as y'all heard in the end of the song, and said, I stopped talking to Jada because I was so shook up that she was such a powder donut head. Nobody that young should do all those powder donuts. She says, I guess I needed a break from her. Instead of giving me space, she went live with a young A boy because she knew, because me and Asian, you're going to have to type in English now and properly. She knew because of me and she lied on me so bad she wasn't even in America for. She just got here. We from here. Everybody here looks at her like a powder donut head. And Jada had the 19-year-old girl snorting Tic Tacs that hung around us in Miami, in New York City. That's why we cut Jada off. She's a powder donut head.
Jada fuck cat, Jada fuck rat, and Jada fuck butt.
Of course, I'll say you effing all of that. By the way, Jada really is gorgeous. I just feel really bad for Party because he just can't escape being with a girl that's known to be, what Wendy Williams used to say, sexually fluid. That's all I'll say. Like, really, she meant being bi, but I use it as another term, okay? When I call her a whore. It's kind of bad that she, like, every time he just can't escape that, all right? Now, Jada did reply back to this because of the accusations that, Asian said, because that is some wild stuff to claim that somebody really is. But this is new. This is come up with something every time. Your career is dead like up under you. This B had a whole rotten tampon in her punani for 2 weeks. You nasty as hell. You almost overdosed in the bathroom off of powder donuts and Tic Tacs. Stop lying, okay? Now this is in response to the gay friend that she Asian claims to have that had slept with Jada. He said, Asian, you always trying to be seen. You're just a memory. Just a memory. You're just the same B calling me crying because you find a dude who pays you to give him head, ended up being gay for real. What's up with y'all these gay niggas? Like, damn. They just getting all the play. Girl, what? Jada, I don't even cry to be. Show no nigga I don't even like. You, on the other hand, was trying to fight that 19-year-old boy, 17-year-old girlfriend. Literally was beefing with a kid over a kid. Okay? These type of accusations, to me, it needs to get legal because you're claiming stuff that could really tarnish your reputation. Nobody wants to be known as messing with anybody younger than, in my opinion, 20. Like, ooh, y'all know me. I don't like young. I like older. You feel me? Like, ooh. You gotta even be younger than me. Like, you feel me? I ain't gonna look at your way. Like, ew. So I feel like Jada needs to say some sort of legal repercussions, especially against Asian. Her beef to me was with Steflon. In my opinion, Steflon putting that line in, especially if it was over some dude, it's really petty because that guy, apparently they weren't together. So why are you beefing with her over a dude that never was with her? If y'all get what I mean, like there was like a play type of thing. Okay. And Steflon has said some problematic stuff and sort of beefed, called out Nicki at one point saying, oh, you need to stop bothering Cardi because you're older. But Steflon, you're older than Jada. So it's kind of like the same thing could be said about you. And Asian, you didn't even have to insert yourself in there. All right. That voiceover though at the end, that was something. I ain't gonna lie. That was a little bit shy. Now, Dr. Bernice King, you guys, has stepped up. The daughter of Dr. Bernice King, of Coretta Scott King, has responded to Jonathan Majors' interviews that he's been doing referencing Coretta Scott King, which finally somebody has told him to shut up. I feel like this is what bothers me about this whole Jonathan Majors thing. Had this whole thing not happened, he would still be with a white woman. I'm sorry. I feel bad for the man because he doesn't deserve it. But let's not act like this man would not be with another white woman had they just broke things off. He would not, I don't feel like, would be with Megan. He wouldn't. I'm sorry. I know dudes like him. Like, they don't see nothing but white and it's bright. Okay? Like, it just is what it is. So it bothers me how he's trying to use this whole pro-black thing to try to make him. And he said it while he was with, of course, we heard in that audio, he said that to a white woman, which I think is crazy. You saying that a white woman needs to be more like this black historical figure is wild to me because that's never going to happen. Him keep on referencing it on that interview, though, I feel like it is disrespectful. The woman is not alive, one. And two, I feel like it's a little clout hungry. I don't feel like it's coming from a genuine place, just from my opinion. Okay? Now, next I wanted to talk to you guys about is Angela Bassett receiving that honorary Oscar. Take it back. I feel like anything honorary is an insult. Like, you're giving it to me because of not because I earned it. Not because I did this. You're giving it to me because you feel bad. I think she should have been got an Oscar. It's rude. Okay? Let me know what you guys think about some of the topics in this video. Whose diss was the best? Okay? Leave your comments down below. We're out, baby.
Ain't no personal thing.